Beltanist, in search of the Elden Ring, emboldened by the flame of ambition. Put these foolish ambitions to rest. Someone must extinguish thy flame.
Let's go back to the Table of Lost Grace. Check in with everyone before we start our new game plus. Oh, wonderful. It looks like nothing's changed. I wonder, do I need to turn in these remembrances before I start new game plus, or oh. That can't be good. Oh, okay, it looks like her shop still functions. So even if she's dead, that's fine. That's all I really needed anyways. Oh boy, alright, let's see. It's almost time to just bring all of this to a close and burn this miserable world clean once and for all, so that everything can be remade into one. But I feel like there's other things I haven't done yet. Like I don't think I've finished that quest. I didn't do anything with Nefeli Lu. I think I've gotten all the minor Erd trees. I've definitely beaten all of the main bosses. With the oh wait a second, I forgot. There is one other demigod whom I have not dealt with yet, and it's Big Bear Daddy and his Twinkie boy. So I think we know what we're going to do next. Woo! One thing I always find interesting about Moog, and particularly Mikola, is that there's so many items that are littered throughout this universe that have buried references to Mikola. Of course, there's Mikola's flower, and then there's Saint Trina's lily, which I believe is also Mikola. And then if you're running around a lot, you can even find blood-tinged excrement. That nobody wants to farm Moog? Everyone shows up to fight Melania, but nobody wants to fight this guy. Come on. Come on. He kidnapped his boyfriend. It's not a hate crime. We're saving his Twinkie boy. Come on. Come on, guys. Don't support twink death. Alright, let's see. I guess I'll be doing it myself, or at least attempting to. Probably should have the correct mixed physic, though. Screw it, I don't need it. I'll just take him out with a summon, as it's usually pretty handy. The summon tends to use seppuku, but I put blood tax on the main weapon. And again, of course, shout out to Q. A special thanks to Q for making twin gargoyle blades a possibility in this new game plus 0 run. Okay. Eesh. No, Daddy. I imagine. What if this is Mikola's aftercare? Like he's just done having Moog. Just I hope consensually, but we both know that's not necessarily the case. Railing through him, and now here he is, having wiped the blood-tinged excrement away and throwing it down into the lake. He's ooh boy. Ooh. Aww. Oh god, twink death is just an ugly thing to see. Wait a second. Is the Lord of Blood gonna come out of that blood? Does that mean that he was in there with Mikola the whole time? Does that mean he was inside of... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That is a child. That is a child, good sir. I know it's a 1,000-year-old man trapped inside the body of a child, but still. I guess George R. R. Martin definitely had his say with a lot of things in this game. I almost would have preferred the incest. Almost. This is still preferable to the incest, I guess.
Welcome, honored the guest.
Oh yeah, no, I love it. It's like any other old gay dude's place. All the weird statues of severed torsos and headless male forms. It's about what I've come to expect. Oh no, I drank the potion. I wasn't supposed to do that. I shouldn't have done that. I was supposed to wait until after. Oh boy.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure you can defeat him in time. And think about this. Poor Mikola had to drink far worse things than that before you showed up. In fact, I'm not really sure that this was entirely a one-way street, this kidnapping. Mikola is a deeply persuasive and nihilistic, possibly even psychopathic individual. We should have an open mind and consider that perhaps Mikola put the idea in Moog's head. And what does that say about you coming here to save him?
Yeah, no, sorry. The twink is mine. Actually, no, I don't want the twink either. Do I have to do that now? Is he my consort now? Hey, Mikola, I'm just gonna break you out of here and take you back to your parents. I'm not really interested in whatever was going on here. But you're good, right? You're fine now. Jesus Christ. Lanedale, City of Ash. Yeah? Wow. God. Can you think about it? You know, because there was an Erd tree prior to America, right? And then the Erd tree that we know of, the one that's up there burning, made of flames, was a sort of grafted on entity that attached itself to what used to be the original Erd tree, and so her entire Golden Order was itself a pretense, a contrivance. It was a falsity. It's not the true Erd tree. The Erd tree isn't burning. The real Erd tree burned long ago. This is just something that says it's the Erd tree, and there is a difference. As far as this is concerned, I think the Frenzied Flame is obviously the best conclusion. The closest second is Ronnie, and that's basically just the CIA ending. Do I want to do this alone? Do I want the clout? There's not going to be any clout. I'm going to be using a summon, so I probably won't get any clout for this. But yeah, I think it's time to... Oh, yeah, let's see. Get a little practice. 1, 2, 3, press L1, jump L1, maybe L2. What the... Oh, that's... Oh, that's just a ghost of somebody. Wait, is that what happens when you step through the mist? You just get hit by a blast of hot air? Okay, fine. Alright, let's get this over with. The one thing I do regret is that I didn't get a chance to do the Arrested Development stuff. That was going to be a really fun bit. Now the story of a royal family who shattered the Elden Ring, and the two Tarnished who had no choice but to burn everything down. It's Elden Ring, basically. But, you know, I mean, Arrested Development is just the sitcom theme got into the series in its own way, but I, in a fitting way, given America and her order, her global golden order. But, wait, is that... Oh, okay, no, I saw the shaft and thought maybe it was Radagon and not America. Uh-oh. That can't be good. Yeah. I mean, imagine being America and going through all this trouble to summon a Tarnished, and he's just like, yeah, I've decided to bring the Age of Darkness, Age of Fire, whichever ending it is this time.
I'm interesting. So she's kind of like She-Hulk. She gets angry and she hulks out into her man form. Wow, that I was doing it as a bit, but it looks like that actually is what it does. I know that Radagon is defending the Golden Order or the Elden Ring. I know there's a whole lot of stuff here that I just had to gloss over, but you know, it's not perfect, but it has to end. Kind of like Elden Ring, kind of like the world. We're bringing an end to an imperfect world that still needed to exist for the time that it existed. Like this run. Uh-oh, do I have... Yeah, okay, yeah, no, you summon him. Yeah, just be right with you. Just be right with you, sir.
That's exactly what I said the first time I laid my eyes upon it. This was years after my appointment by Godric as Royal Scrollcrafter. The tales of my grafting prowess skipped across the lakes of Liurnia all the way to the Lanedale capital. It wasn't long after that before Queen Merica demanded an audience with Godric's notorious artisan, Jiminy Horsefeather, finder of foals. My arrival was accompanied by great anticipation and pomp as well. The parade held in Lord Godric's honor. My chariot was in the lead, festooned with all manner of my wondrous creations. Quivering mounds of grafted scrote, dangling like boluses in the shadow of the Erd Tree. Vibrant dyes, all imported from the lands afar. Each scrotal bolus was a different technicolor hue. But nothing is so bright and vivid that it does not attract opportunists and enemies alike. And that evening, I met both. Queen Merica had ordered a sumptuous feast be prepared, displaying all the culinary abominations in her golden order. Giant's flame-roasted crab claws. Those little rabbit things deep-fried in albinaric clot oils. But it was the baked land octopus ovary laid before me that caught my eye. One singular, glimmering orb of crimson, still steaming on the plate. The human eye is prone to error. The common layman would never question the true order of the world. The true grafter, their ability to see the seam stitched beneath the fabric of things. God sows his thread within the folds. And it was then that I realized that if I cut along that seemingly invisible line, that the ovary would split down the middle, blossoming forth a magnificent novelty. From one, there would come two, perhaps even more still. And how strange would that be? After all, is that not how the greater will created all that is and ever will be? Hands trembling, I reached for my knife. Thoughts of wild chaos, flourishing madness dancing in my brain. Perhaps it was a folly, but I knew that nothing in this world has ever come to any that was bold and daring enough to risk it all. Mozart, Mussolini, Shabriri, all great men understand there is a price to glory. Oh boy. Oh, to hell with it. I know what you want to hear. You want to hear about Merica's dick, right? You want to know how I sewed a dick onto the queen. You don't care about the land octopus ovary. You don't care about the infinite secrets of division. You know what? I was reborn in that ovary. When it split open, a bevy of eggs spewed out. Land octopus ovaries work like testicles, you see. They just spit those eggs out until they're dead. Want to know something else? I was aroused. I'll admit it. I'm not ashamed. Old Jiminy Horsefeather cream disgusted the royal banquet hall. front of the black lion man, the blacksmith troll, the eunuch dancers, even the turtle that worships demons that we all pretend is a priest. Erica gave him that hat, you know. She knew. She wanted him to do it. That's how she operates, you know. As I toweled my face off with my napkin, tried my best to hide the stain of my exuberance. I looked up and noticed everyone was staring. Not at me. They were all staring at America. She was smiling. Everyone's trying to pretend they can't hear the sloshing when she gets up. She demands that we follow her to the royal bedchamber. The psycho glitter bitch snaps her fingers at two lumbering fell omens, each one naked, flayed, and dehorned, drags in this squealing mass of tentacles and beaks. It was a land octopus. The same land octopus they got the ovary from. I knew, because I could still see the gaping wound in its side. They dragged this thing all the way to her room and throw it on the floor. America dances over to her bed, throws herself on it backwards. Flashes on Lake rot at all of us. Before I can speak up, the fell omen starts shoving the land octopus's own tentacle in its beak. They made it eat its own arm off. Now, it was around this time that old Jiminy began to think he was in over his head. Goldmask walks in with a golden thread and needle. No, no, I reply. These are too precious, too holy, these peasant artisan hands. He didn't buy it. He shoved me right up to Miyazaki's secret swamp and demanded I stitch the poor bastard's tentacle right between her legs. And the rest, well, the rest is heresy. But you finally dragged it out of me. You finally got the story out of old Jiminy Horsefeather. Bye-bye.
It took long enough. Oh, look, and already a glorious golden new day is dawning. Because this horrible, corrupt age is finally coming to an end. See, that's right. Now, what do I do? Oh, well, first I'm going to go over here and pick up my runes. That's right. Haha, that's right. All 0 of them. It's just like CBDC. Alright. Now, a very important decision to make here, don't I? Skinny sword ahead, I guess. No god ahead. No gods, no kings, just chaos, right? Yes. I did this for Hyetta. And for everyone else. This is a sacrifice. I'm the hero here. And honestly, I know everyone always talks about how the Frenzied Flame is supposed to be the destruction of the world. And I personally think that that's kind of a metaphor. Because people are constantly talking about, they seem to, make lots of connections between the Golden Order and the state of the world and the laws of it. So yes, to anyone who is invested in the Golden Order and that world, this does feel like the destruction of everything, the burning of everything. But again, that's really more of a metaphor. It's not really the destruction of everything. It's not Hiroshima and everything. It's a great reset, right? It's just making things, oh wow, that is, okay, so I got a little bit of an Eye of Sauron thing going on here, but that's fine. That's fine. This is... The tree was already on fire. There's no way to say that this is me. The tree could have already been burning. See, look, he's happy. I think that's a smile. See, look, everyone's happy now. Because they won't be stifled by the Golden Order. You see, I don't really... Maybe it was when I was in those catacombs and first saw the roots getting all those corpses, and I thought about, death and rebirth and the constant theme that you see in all of these From Software games of, Golden Order, its time comes to an end, they do something to keep it in place, and now everything's frozen. So really, this is the correct ending. This is the right way to end it. This is the good ending. This is... They wouldn't have made a game in the first place if the default world we were in was right. Right? Exactly. And I'll be damned if I'm going to do anything Golden Mask tells me to do. I don't think there's any more loose ends here, and that should be everything. Now I guess I just get to being Lord of Chaos and walking around. Oh, see, look, there's what's her name? Melisandre? Melania. Melania? One of the M-name people. And see, look at that. She survived.
So clearly not everyone died. Clearly the whole world wasn't destroyed, since there's a world for her to be in,
Lord of
and she's
Frenzied
there.
flame.
Like, if anything, we've just set up the new spin-off sitcom series to all of this, like when Golden Girls got Golden Palace. Sure, we lost B. Arthur, but we kept all the really important stuff, and now Melena's gonna be my funny little sitcom wife. Although I guess this would probably be like a very different sitcom than what we talked about. Wait, I just start back in the round table hold? That's it? That's a bit anticlimactic. Well, I guess I can just spin these. What am I gonna... I guess I should actually put some points into vigor. Wow, 3. All of 3 points. Wow, okay, well, Really? I really shouldn't multi-class. I should probably try to... But, God, honestly, if I'm gonna go any further after this, I probably want to go pure arcane with occult and then not really worry about strength so much as dex for the scavenger's curb sword or whatever it's called. I don't know. Oh boy, I've got a lot of thinking to do, particularly if I even want this to be what I go through New Game Plus with. But I think that's pretty much everything that I've done everything about. There's nothing relevant that I've skipped over, nothing that I've forgotten about. No one important at all. How about this? Nope, nothing important. Well, oh, wait, I do remember. There is one joke I forgot to do, and this is the perfect way to end the series.
Sing a happy song. La 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 la. Smurf the whole day long.
Smurf along with me. Simple as can be.